One day a while ago, I got into a Facebook argument with this so-called conscious brother over his praise of the song Miss Chocolate, which is sung by R. Kelly, Lil Jon, and Mario. My beef was that this song, which was described as an anthem for dark-skinned women, did nothing but sexualize and objectify dark women in the same manner as it would a so-called light-skinned woman. The lyrics describing thick thighs and booties and wanting to have sex with dark-skinned girls, basically fetishizing the skin tone. I thought it was disgusting. The brother lashed out at me, calling me too sensitive, because I suggested that there were other songs that do a better job of praising black women. Raheem DeVaugh's You, for example, and his video that showcased black women of all different skin tones, or Black Star's Brown Skin Lady, or Richie Spice's Brown Skin, and Two-Face Adibia's African Queen. But this debate is an ancient one in African communities around the world. It is an especially sore point for darker black women who feel that we aren't sufficiently represented in videos as love interests. For some of us, we feel slighted when we see light-skinned women bending it over and backing it up on low-level rappers and R&B artists, and feel that us dark girls should have an equal opportunity to be treated like walking pussies and props. Clearly, I disagree with this sentiment. Historically speaking, African people have been deemed as hyper-sexed group of people. Black women are seen as the most lascivious group of women, often because of our big assets. But instead, this viewpoint should be attributed to the enslavement and colonization of African people, which subsequently rendered the black body, both female and male, the properties of other human beings for more than 3 centuries. Essentially, we did not have control over our bodies or our images. We were played against one another through preferential treatment, through the process of power and rape and miscegenation. Some people call it Willie Lynch, but I more appropriately call it white power imperialism, a system set up to ensure that the power always lies in the hands of the white oppressor. And along with that position comes the power to designate what is beautiful and what is not. And the lackeys that find allegiance with the oppressor through thought and action continue to exacerbate this light-skin, dark-skin division, or interracism, also known as colorism, a quest to seek validation by the oppressor, therefore leaving dark-skinned people seeking to be seen as human by other black people whose minds are fucked up, and light-skinned blacks seeking to be accepted as black enough. And in the immortal words of Rihanna, who when questioned on Twitter by one of her followers about why her edges were so nappy, her response was, "Because bitch, I'm black." We have been conditioned, even our conditioning has been conditioned. We have accepted that within the black population that we are different from one another because of skin tone, that one shade of us is more acceptable than another, and that in order to be loved and respected, that you have to be something other than who you are. You might find it surprising that growing up I didn't know I was dark-skinned. It wasn't until I was in my 20s that men started to refer to me as dark-skinned. But to me, I was just a black girl, just like every other black girl that sat in the middle of the beautiful black color spectrum that ranges from high yellow to the bluest of blacks. But even finding out that I'm dark, I didn't reject it, because it made no difference at the end of the day. I'm still black no matter how you slice it. I'll say the labels for the black people who need them. Essentially, what I'm saying is that objectification is objectification, period. No matter the skin shade of the black person. A song that talks about fucking black girls because they're dark is just as disgusting as a song that talks about fucking black girls because they're light. And I'm sorry that for many of us, these types of songs and images are the first appreciation of who we are. I'm sorry that no one ever told us we were pretty, period. Smart, period. Clean, period. I'm sorry that our worth is oftentimes glued to how big our butts are, how long our hair is, how light or dark our skin is. And I'm mostly sorry that many of us sit in silence and play along with it instead of rejecting it altogether. If you need strong images of you represented in the media, consider this video a cog in the many pieces of media that says, you are beautiful, you are strong, you are special, you are our past, our present, and our future. We are sisters, not enemies. Brown skin lady, how you feel? Cause everybody on the avenue I know, when they see you say everybody on the avenue I know, when they see you say there she is. Follow me on Twitter, I guess. I just started tweeting Twittering. And if you want to get at me at OnyxIsis, ONIXIS on Twitter. And check out the transcripts of all my vlogs that I do on this channel at theonefromthesun.wordpress.com to get the written versions of every video that I do or have done in the past couple months. All right.